It all came down to last night for the top 10 Democratic candidates who for the first time shared one stage, and we want you to decide who came out on top. But first, there were a number of awkward moments. Watch.
Under my legislation, people will not go into financial ruin because they suffered with a diagnosis of cancer.
And I am Asian, so I know a lot of doctors.
Thank you. Vice President Biden.
Because the guy's done before. I'm the only one up here who's ever beat the NRA.
And a lot of people on Twitter lit up after that, thinking that Biden had denture problems there. Well, of course, there were also some more substantive moments, like when Beto O'Rourke spoke on gun control. Take a look.
There weren't enough ambulances to get to them in time. Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47.
And last night, a Republican representative from Texas responded, tweeting, Beto, quote, "My AR is ready for you." Beto is calling the comment a death threat, saying clearly you shouldn't own an AR-15 and neither should anyone else. Also, last night, the gloves came off as some candidates squared off with frontrunner Joe Biden. Take a look.
My plan would do that. Your plan would not.
They do not have to buy in. They do not have to buy in.
You just said that. You just said that 2 minutes ago. You just said 2 minutes ago that they would have to buy in. You said they would have to buy in.
Have to buy in. If she qualifies for Medicaid,
are you forgetting what you said 2 minutes ago?
Ooh, and candidate Andrew Yang had a very interesting proposal that could leave you a little richer. Watch.
Precedented tonight. My campaign will now give a freedom dividend of $1,000 a month for an entire year to 10 American families. Someone watching this at home right now.
Whoa, okay. So who do you think won the debate last night? Chime in, DBL Nation. Go to dblvote.com. Tell us what you think. Tori, who won the debate last night and who lost? Like, of all of them, who was the worst in your opinion?
I have a limerick.
Which she wrote herself.
This is what I wrote myself. Here you go, because it was long. So I'm going to just sum it up easily. Ready? There once was a Dem debate that actually wasn't that great. Warren was strong.
Very.
Biden went long.
Yes.
And Julian tried his best to dominate. So really what you saw was a very, thank you everyone. What you saw was a strong Warren, a fumbling Biden, and Julian Castro coming out really blazing with anger. And if anyone's interested, I think that means he's gunning for the vice presidential seat because you want someone to do your dirty work. So he's a guy that can take those shots. He's a great guy to be for your vice president.
Well, I thought Warren came off very strong. And I'm sorry. I thought Bernie Sanders' anger is appropriate. Why wouldn't you be angry considering the place that we're in 2019? So for everybody on social media saying, why is he so angry? He should be angry. And so should you until we all feel like that we are treated equally.
Yeah, I think the Democrats as a whole lost. I think every time that they have a primary, they lose because what happened, like what Beto O'Rourke did, even though I agree with him to get rid of the guns, the problem with things like the primaries is they're going to pull you even further left because you have a candidate like Beto that's going to say, I'm going to hunker down with guns.
But I disagree.
And he's going to make everybody on the panel say, Sam, how do you feel about guns? He's going to pull you to the anti-AR-15 side. Then you're going to win the primary, go into the general, and everybody that's pro-gun, you're dead to them.
I think it's too extreme.
I disagree with you on
this.
this.
And because the Republicans aren't primary, nobody is going to have to take an extreme position over there, so they're not going to. You're going to lose the battle before you get to the war.
I get that, but you either have a debate about gun control or you shape gun control.
I don't think it's a losing energy.
Beto is trying to shape it. He knows he's going far.
But he's preaching to the choir. He's preaching to Democrats. What about Republicans?
Literally, I think he's preaching to the 98% of Americans that want that kind of better gun control. He's talking to voters. I don't think he's talking Democrats. What he is looking for, which I think he'd be great at, is the national gun czar. We could have someone who would be in charge. Remember, that was what the Parkland kids wanted. He would be a fantastic person from El Paso to take that position.
Final thought.
I know we got to move on, but just do you remember when they said, how does everybody feel about health care for immigrants when they come in this country? And they made everybody raise their hand. It was over right there because all they needed was that picture of all them raising their hand.
You've got to be strategic.
And most of America saw all these candidates are going to give your money away. That's all they see.
But it's shaping opinion.
I see what you're saying. I agree with you.
It's shaping opinion. But let's look at what our audience had to say. But Tori, thank you. Thank you for your poem.
My limerick. Thank you.
Yes, limerick.